Willing to call the president's bluff on barrel bombs. The administration has suggested that type of attack might trigger a response similar to the one for last week's chemical weapons use. Opposition activists say the Syrians are already using the barrel bombs against rebel positions in the south. Here's correspondent Benjamin Hall.
The Tomahawk strikes last week have given so many people in Syria hope. But on the ground, people are saying more is needed. Fox News spoke to the commander of a US-backed brigade at a safe house in Turkey. He told us that on the battlefield, they were now holding back enemies on numerous fronts.
ISIS was created by Assad after he used excessive force. Now we are fighting many terrorists. Iran, which is a terrorist country, Hezbollah, which is a terrorist group, and ISIS too.
Another fighter from the very town which was gassed told us the attack had galvanized people in the area.
Life there is desperate now, and people are sad. But the attack has made us even more determined to fight the regime and protect our town. But we need more help.
Help, he said, from Assad's air force, a no-fly zone or anti-aircraft weapons, something the US has said it won't give. But today the Syrian Air Force was back in action, dropping indiscriminate barrel bombs in Hama province, something the US has said could result in more strikes. But it hasn't stopped the regime.
It is impossible to cross into Syria at the moment. There are too many armed groups, too many kidnappings, too many bombs. But from here, across the border in Turkey, just by all this barbed wire, stories drip out which paint a picture of a country in chaos.
Among the stories, some from the gas attacks last week.
Then I saw my brother Yusuf had tried to save my nephew, but he died over him, and they lay there together. They were still foaming from the mouth and nose.
Abdul Karim lost his 11-month-old twins. He buried them and his wife with his own hands. He spoke to us also about the American strike.
The final decision will be up to the Americans. They are the only ones who can do anything to help. It's the final line, the real issue. Only the US has the power to help.
There is a real sense that last week's Tomahawk strikes had a genuine effect on the conflict in Syria, at least from a geopolitical standpoint. But on the ground, the battle there remains as brutal as ever. Brett?
Benjamin Hall on the Turkey-Syria border. Benjamin, thank you.